Saludos a todos and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Castlevania for the PlayStation 1 on the Xbox Live Arcade. I'm Jalisco, your host, and on the last episode, I don't actually remember what we did, but we did something. So go watch the last episode to see. Alright, the Coliseum, haha. We beat the boss in the Coliseum. And, oh, actually, let me just show you where I am. Back in the entrance, just teleported back here. Because, well, I know there's a lot to do in this game and a lot of stuff to get and not. But there are a few things that are now available to us since we have now all the transformations. Mostly the bat transformation. Since, well, the wolf is actually useless as of right now. Well, that didn't work. Come on. At least I'm gaining some hearts. And here we are. First, let's just kill this guy and his owl. It's so sad how this guy weeps for his fallen pet. But anyways, let's get up here to get a life up and the power for the wolf. The actually power of wolf. Huh. Who would have guessed? Now, there's something else right around the corner, so I'm not going to speed this up. But this will be an episode of speeding up a lot of stuff. I had a test playthrough of this, and I believe I know what to do. Now, this place here, it is very, very important. You notice here, this is closed, there's nothing here, and our fairy doesn't tell us anything. What you need to do in order to uncover this secret is kind of, well, you know, how to call it? I don't like it. It's really, really mysterious. I hope that works. I think it did work. You need to pass through this place with each of your transformations and Shazam! This is a life apple, which I talked about beforehand, and the jewel sword, which is actually stronger than our broadsword. And if you read the description, it transforms enemies into jewels, which is always useful. It's really slow and it doesn't have a lot of range, but here comes something that I didn't explain before. Some of the swords or weapons have some special ability. You have to do a half U forward and attack button. In this case, the jewel sword summons 1 gold coins. Not all that useful, but let's see, maybe later I'll show you. For the meantime, I'm going to speed this up, so be right back. Now here is what I was talking about. I just killed that skeleton with the jewel sword and it dropped a gem. Now, yeah, from time to time the sword will make the enemies drop a jewel. Now up here we have some sort of weaponry with almost all of the sub-weapons in the game. Well, here's the interesting thing. Here we have the skill of Wolf. Now, let me just show you real fast. Relics, here we are. The power of Wolf makes the makes the wolf run, and the skill makes it attack. So if I were to do another U attack, that happens. Now we have a really neat way to travel around long straight distances. It does use a little bit of magic, but it's okay. So onwards with the speeding up. Here's another thing we can do now. We can get up here, which was previously inaccessible. So let's just fly over here to get the bat card. No, it's not the bat credit card, sadly and luckily. It is another familiar, the bat card. Sadly, we can only have one familiar at the time, but I think the bat is more useful than the fairy because it attacks from time to time when it is well leveled up. So okay, let's get over here. This is the S that I was talking about before. Actually, no, it's not this. Oh, damn, almost there. This is, well, just a shortcut to get from down to up. Yeah, down to up and up to down. I didn't actually activate it before because, well, I didn't need to come here. I don't really need to do so right now. But since I'm around the neighborhood, I thought, well, okay, at least it's not too long. And here we have the Basilard, which we don't really need. It's so useless. Let's get up there. It's actually faster to fly with the bat. It's sad when a bat flies faster than an elevator goes up. Actually, I don't think it is really that sad, since I don't know the average speed of a bat. Okay, something really interesting with the bat transformation in the bat familiar. When you transform into the bat, and you have the bat familiar, he will, or I suppose she, will get close to you and actually, let's just transform. And okay, there we go, there's a heart. Oh, she falls in love with the bat form of Alucard, which is strange, I suppose. Is that considered bestiality? I don't think it's bestiality, since, well, a bat and a bat, it's not really wrong. And she does go away when you transform back. So, okay. So, back to the speeding up. And here are something. This is the S that I was talking about before. Now that we are so powerful, there's actually nothing much to do here. It is again another shotgun. So this is the enemy that I was talking about. One of the enemies that I was talking about. If you come here early on in the game, there's some problems you might encounter, but it's not so bad. Now this hall is always filled with ghosts, and I believe they only give Alucard 1 EXP, but since the familiars get 1 EXP no matter what you kill, I believe it's 1 EXP, then it's not, I think this is a place where I used to come and grind for my familiars levels, and it's not so bad actually. No. That's how the bat actually attacks. Let's just see. He is level 2, and level 2 he now attacks some enemies at some times. Then here we have a life max up. Now we want to go back up there near to the clock tower. Well, not tower, to the clock. So I'll meet you guys back up there. Sorry for all the speeding up, but there's just a lot of stuff I want to cover, and there's not much time. Well, I mean, we have all the time we need, as long as the video doesn't exceed the 2 gigabytes of space. I don't think it will happen, but still, I don't want to use a lot of time in these errands. I'm not even going to bother trying to kill these guys with the dual sword, since it's so slow, and if I miss, I'm going to have a bad time. Now with the bat form, we can get up here. A lot of stuff we can do with the bat. So let's just fly, fly, fly away. And up here we have something to the left, which is item, item, item. Those last two, the hammer and the life apple, are for the fairy familiar, like I said beforehand in another episode. And here is the gravity boots. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we don't need to worry no more for the slow ascent of the bat. Now we can do this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now that we have that, I think I have time for something else. So I'll meet you guys. Actually, I'm right there, so what am I talking about? Let's just go there. I love this sword. Even if it's so slow, I don't usually attack while on the ground, so... Ow. Bad move. I don't usually attack while on the ground, so... As you might have already guessed, all attacks are cancelled once you touch the ground after a jump. Which is really nice, if I do say so myself. Now, have I got here before up here? No. Okay, we have another Zircon. I'm not all that excited because, well, with the dual sword we get a lot of jewels. Wow! Only one! Nah. Okay, I used it. But wow! Holy shit! Wow! Now, remember, there's more than meet the eyes with these things. We don't really need any of these equipment that I'm getting right now, since I suppose the game... no, let's change back. The game thinks you've already came here, so the developers at least. So there's nothing really useful to our level. Of course, if you haven't grabbed anything. Whoop! Almost fell down. We want to get in there. Now, here we have the clock, and actually, I think there's something else in here. No, I think it was the dagger, the knife, but I already got it. So, a claymore. It is a double-handed sword, and I'm not really a fan of those. But maybe I will find a use for it soon enough. Spoiler alert! I use it real quick in a few minutes. Here we have a lot of meal tickets. The meal tickets, well, they will summon some food. And the Moonstone, which is actually really useful. This is an accessory that improves status after sunset. Now, I think on the Xbox Live Arcade it uses the Xbox internal clock, which would make sense. From 6 AM, from 6 PM through 6 AM, all your stats will be improved. What? I just saved, but this looks strange. Nothing to worry about, I suppose. Hey, buddy. What?
Mother!
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But, Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard,
My mother never said such a thing.
what do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon, death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
Okay, so this is a fight against the succubus. Succubus. The Claymore, I believe the Claymore has a holy status, and since the succubus is a demon, whoa, ow, oh god, no, ah, okay, ah, come on, okay, that's not the one, get over, you son of, how, there we go. It's not a hard boss.
Darkling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be... that strength, that beauty? You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
She didn't really seem to mind that too much. Huh, the gold ring. Okay, let's see. That wasn't there before. Inscription, work clock. Sure, whatever you say. Whoa, 14 zircon? Wow, we are going to be so rich. Anyways, that's, I believe, the only time that I will use the Claymore. So let's just get back to the Jewel Sword and the Knuckles. I don't know how long this will be, but my timer says 20 minutes. But there will be a lot of speeding up, so I don't think I'll do much more. Since, well, we got a lot of stuff, and let's see. Yeah, okay. There's some stuff that I want to do in the next episode. Yeah, okay. So, I thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment either if you like this episode or not. Jalisco, out.